Do you want to do this double exposure or silhouette effect? Well, let's see how to do it in Resolve. So the first thing you want to do in order to do this effect is you need a clip where the subject is much darker than the background. So in this case, I want the entire subject, including these people and the trees, to be part of the silhouette. I'm not even going to isolate the individuals here. I just want them part of the overall silhouette. And so the only thing I want to show outside of the silhouette would be the sky. And so this type of scene works really well. We're going to have to look out for the clouds here to make sure that that's part of the sky, but we'll work on it later. The other thing you need is some type of a silhouette, which in this case I've got a nebula scene, a space scene. You can get stars, what have you. You can download those from the internet. I'll leave a link for one location that I'm able to get it from. And you want to just get that clip on your timeline. So that's it here for the Edits tab. Next, we'll go into the Color tab. And in here, what we want to do first is to isolate the sky. We're going to turn off the hue and saturation. We're only going to focus on luminance. So I'm going to take the eyedropper and I'm going to highlight right in here. And then I'm just going to add an alpha output. And I'm going to use this so that I can make sure I dial it in exactly where I want it. I want to include the sky, so I don't want it to be dark here. So I'm going to have to try to isolate that here just a little bit. All right, so that's probably pretty good here, right about there. Now, I'm not going to worry about this here now. I just really want to make sure the sky is completely isolated. And on the high end, maybe just that's fine. So now we were able to completely isolate the sky from the trees, so including the clouds. The next thing we want to do is to make sure this is all black or dark. Okay, so what we're going to do next is to go into the window and we're going to do a mask within this silhouette. All right, so I'm going to invert this and now you can see we have exactly the effect we want. So if I go back to the Edit tab and we put the clip over our image. Now in this case I'm going to copy this so that I can extend the duration. Just going to cut it there. And now as I go through you can see the effect and it's continuous. Okay, now obviously you could keep copying both of these and loop it or whatever you see fit, but that's all there is to that. Now let's say that you want to animate this a bit and you want it to kind of start off with the normal clip. So I'm going to make a copy here of this clip. I'm going to go back into I'm just going to reset the node, remove the alpha output. All right, so we'll start here with the normal image. And then I want to transition, or more like a flashing effect, into the nebula scene or the silhouette. So I'm going to go into Inspector. What I'm going to do is just set a keyframe on the opacity. So we'll start off at 100. I'll keyframe over 1. I'll drop that to 0. Keyframe over another one. Drop it to 100. Keyframe over again. Back to 0. Keyframe over again. Back to 100. And that's it. So now when I play this, it has that blinking effect. So that's all that we have to that. If you've got any questions, please leave those in the comments below. Otherwise, please like and subscribe. Peace.